Oh, how difficult it is to live with a father who is insensitive to today's ecological problems.
Ecological?
We progressive little modern dragons protest the traditional gloomy role society has thrust upon us. Oh, just listen to the sweet sound of Scottish bagpipes. How sad it is to live like dragons, when there exist such things as blue skies, fields of flowers, and the singing of birds. Oh, what power of water that nullifies the great destroyer fire. My hero. To a future dragon, with affection, Daddy.
Stupid banana, you're just lucky that I don't set fire to you. What on the world? Fire destroys an entire building. Very good, very good. Hey, an airplane of the Royal Air Force breaks the heat barrier. So it did. Broke the old heat barrier, huh? Bunch of dreamers. They'll never break through my heat barrier.
It's the same old story. But, Daddy, why did you have to do that to that poor little airplane? Why do you always have to set fire to everything? This is just what people mean when they say that we dragons are remnants from prehistoric times. We must evolve once and for all and participate and make our contribution to social progress. Enough with the senseless misuse of fire. Fire is okay in its place, but the world needs flowers.
Are you still on that kick? Now listen here, little dragon. You are the last representative of a very noble race, the dragons. And that means there's a mission in your life, and that is to kindle, to set fire to burn, to carbonize. In other words, my boy, to use your talent on everything.
I repudiate the mission of all dragons. I want to suffocate the fire that burns within my lungs.
Ho, 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 ho. You dreamer, you. You were born a dragon, and that's what you'll always be.
But, Daddy, what I really want to be is a fireman.
Oh, no. What have I ever done to deserve such an offspring? Why, I do believe he wasn't kidding. Okay, you hard-headed little twerp, go on. But you'll soon see I'm right.
Poor old Daddy. He's not such a bad guy. But he's so much the dragon, he's impossible. Well, it doesn't do any good to think about it. Oh! Look there! It is the castle of Sir Cedric, my benefactor. Ah, what a joy it is to see my dragon's flag flapping in the breeze, with the symbol of my race having become the symbol of peace. Here one finds another world altogether. Here I can breathe deeply.
Listen, Boy Wonder, I realize that you come from a family of dragons that goes around blowing fire and flames everywhere. But it is about time that you stop burning my house down every other day. You hear me, huh?
Oh, excuse me. It just slipped out. I didn't mean to do it.
Well, get a hold of yourself. It's become so I can't get an insurance company willing to write a policy to protect me against fire.
I really am sorry.
Then I really am browned off.
Hello, little dragon.
Good morning, Sir Cedric. And good day to you, Lady Rowena. Hello there, Stuffy.
Well now, little dragon, what fair wind blows you here?
I would like to learn a trade so that I may become more useful to society.
Good show, young man. This does you credit. And what, may I ask, do you wish to become, my boy?
Actually, I'd like to become a fireman, Sir Cedric.
An excellent choice, little dragon. Unfortunately, however, the county fire department does not have an opening.
Oh, no, and I was counting on it so much.
Now, don't you be discouraged, dear. I'm sure there are many other useful occupations from which to choose.
Won't you please give me a suggestion?
Yes, I'll give you one right now. It so happens that you've come along at the right time. We were just on our way to take Stuffy to the veterinary surgeon, and since this is the servants' day off, I shall ask you to guard the castle until we return.
Of course I will do it, Sir Cedric. Only I must confess I don't really know what a guard is supposed to do.
It's really quite simple. Stuffy will teach you everything you have to do. Goodbye.
Absolutely nothing to it, Dragon. To begin with, a first-class watchdog must be able to distinguish between his master's friends and his master's enemies. You will receive his friends by wagging your tail, and his enemies by barking, and when necessary, biting their ankles or elsewhere. Oh, by the way, Dragon, let me see how you wag your tail.
Right away, Stuffy.
No. That is how common watchdogs wag their tails. An English gentleman's watchdog must wag his tail with composure, dignity, self-confidence, like this.
Oh, that's wonderful. I would so love to be a first-class gentleman's watchdog like you are, Stuffy.
Well, my boy, if you work hard and follow my advice, perhaps one day I will be able to make a true watchdog out of you. Anyway, now I must say goodbye. Can't be late for my yearly checkup with my doctor. Cheerio.
Well, goodbye, Stuffy.
We are just in time. Sir Cedric's castle is completely deserted.
Blimey, what in the world is that?
Who knows? It must be another watchdog.
It's the first time I've ever seen a dog in that race.
What blasted luck. Who would ever have thought that they had two watchdogs?
However, he doesn't seem to be too ferocious. Let's keep going.
I wonder who they are. Friends, perhaps? Or enemies? Before I start barking and biting, I'll try wagging my tail.
Hey, look, he's wagging his tail. I told you he was a good doggy.
Come on, let's smile and make friends with him. He's nice.
Say, they're smiling. That means they're friends of Sir Cedric. I'll make them feel right at home, just like a first-class watchdog would do.
You know something? These dog trainers know how to work miracles.
I wouldn't be surprised if the next thing he does is serve us a cup of tea. See, what did I tell you now?
Oh, no. We did not come here for a tea party. Give me that blowtorch and let's go to work.
Here, you take it. And wait, I will light it for you. Wouldn't you know it, just when you need these things the most, the blasted things won't work.
Please, allow me.
That is really incredible. I cannot believe what they're getting dogs to do nowadays.
It was very kind of you. And give me that, let's get on with it.
What peculiar hobbies these aristocrats have. Excuse me, sir. Is this some sort of jet-set society parlor game?
Right on, kid. You might call it a treasure hunt.
Ah, I think I've heard of that game. It's supposed to be a lot of fun, isn't it?
Oh, I'll say it's a lot of fun. Hey, say, kid, will you hand me that sack?
Yes, sir. You bet I will, sir.
And so that is done. Now we must really be getting along.
Don't you want your tea, gentlemen?
No.
Why don't you serve your tea to a silly old master of yours, huh?
Sir Cedric, a silly old master? So they're not friends of Sir Cedric after all. They must be his enemies, and I must start barking and biting their ankles and everything.
My dear Rowena,
Please remind me to ask Colonel McRocket to hold his ground-to-ground missile training exercises in less inhabited areas.
I certainly will. Just smell that awful odor of kerosene.
Lady Rowena, I believe you will find that the smell is that of burning thief. Perhaps Little Dragon can give us an explanation.
Yes, I barked at them, but I didn't get to bite them. They ran too fast for my little legs.
Oh, my dear, but this explains everything. There has been an attempted robbery at the castle, but our little dragon here has foiled the blackguards.
I say, I thought those ground-to-ground missiles had a peculiar look about them.
Good show, little chap. We're all very proud of you.
I was certain you were going to make an outstanding watchdog.
Now, don't be so shy. What do you have to say for yourself?
Come, my boy, let's have it. Take a big breath and spurt it out.
Well, really, Oh, I'm so sorry, Sir Cedric. It just couldn't be helped.
Little dragon, look what you've done. I'm completely ruined. When will you ever learn a bit of self-control?
One would expect this contemptible behavior only from a dragon.
You've destroyed my faith in animal kind.
You must excuse me, because I really am burning with desire to do the right thing.
Go on back to that tar lake where you belong. Perhaps we shall meet again when you learn to behave yourself.
Oh, well, goodbye then.
10,000 pounds sterling, burnt to ashes by a little dragon. My son, my one and only son. Oh, I'm so proud of what you've done.
Oh, Daddy, please don't remind me of it.
You silly little kid. You don't know how happy you've made your old dad, my boy.
Please, Dad, I don't want to hear any more about it.
Well, I do. I want the whole world to know how happy I am. Hallelujah!
I'm very sorry, Daddy, but I want to be a fireman, and a fireman I will be. A fireman I will be. It's a fireman's life for me.